Hi Gemini, hi, welcome, welcome. This is your reading from October 5th to the 17th, and my apologies, they are super late getting out this week. I was away for 2 weeks, and then I came back and had some health stuff come up that I had to deal with all week, so unfortunate, but everything happens for a reason. Maybe I just needed a longer break away from the channel. Who knows? But let's jump right in. Let's see what's going on for Geminis. We do have a new moon in Libra on the 14th. It's also a solar eclipse, so pretty powerful time. A lot of energy in a fellow air sign placement. So I haven't really channeled much for this new moon. So let's jump right in and see what wants to come out for you guys. Gemini, what's up with gems? Do 2 more shuffles. Gemini. King and Queen of Wands showing. I am hearing enigmatic. Ooh. Death. Scorpionic energy. That's a transition, a change, a transformation, things ending and beginning. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Okay. I kind of like this. So clearly something is shifting for you, Gemini, changing or outright ending, and you're starting fresh. Something to me feels like it's building up here. On the underlying energy we have, there's that Queen of Wands again, but we'll get there in a second. The underlying energy moving this reading is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, see how they're all kind of uniform there? It's all about, like, harmony and being on the same page in the structures that you share with people in your life. So like your home foundation, the foundations of your life that you share with other people. That's harmonious, but then we have the Five of Swords coming out. When I first looked at this, I thought Five of Wands, but it can be quite a similar energy. This one is all about, they call it the ultimate battle card in this deck. See how he's like, you know, facing the monster there, so to speak. It can be like a battle of the wits, or just like doing what you have to do to come out on top or see something through. And then we have this energy over here. I really like this energy. The Empress, that Libran energy that we were just talking about. 333, when I looked up at the camera, 3s are all about, think triad, those harmonious foundations, think others that we build and sustain within our lives, our foundations. This has to do with like your circle, like your people or your home, or social dynamics within your job, something like that. But the Empress, we're probably most likely talking about the home here. This could be work, but the Empress is yummy, it's fruitful, it's caring, it's abundant. And then we have the Star, Aquarius energy, so major for, this is major. We have Scorpio, major, Libra, major, Aquarius, major. Of course, you could have those placements in your chart or be dealing with someone who does, but this is hopeful. It's very positive. These two together is like the epitome of positivity. That's good. So whatever this is, the challenge, positivity is at the neck, is at the root of this. Sorry, I was thinking of like the animal deck. There's like a hummingbird card in that deck that is like kind of the epitome of This energy, they liken it to like a hummingbird finding the nectar in situations, finding the nectar in life, the bright side, the positive side, or maintaining an optimistic and positive attitude. Queen of Candles, yeah. And then the Six of Candles, interesting. So there's more of that Libran energy, justice, so that's overcoming, right? That's interesting that we have the heart chakra there, at the heart of this. That, like, that positivity is just what I'm getting off this reading, but there's a vivacious Queen of Candles, charismatic, a natural born leader, somebody who can get people moving or act within themselves very confidently, can be quite intelligent sometimes as well, but that's like full of life and energy is this one, and things balancing out, working out in your favor here. And then we have the card of victory underneath that. Okay, so I want to look at what, okay, that's interesting. I was going to look at the the challenge. I wanted to clarify that so you know if it's your reading or not, but I heard so loud. Actually, let's focus on this. What is changing? What is changing here for Gemini with this energy? There is a lightness to this. There's a lightness, that light energy, that white, that brightness, and then that green, soulful energy that's coming off that Queen and Justice card there. So let's look at death for Gemini, please. What is shifting here or ending and changing? For Gemini. We could be talking about energy flowing in the heart chakra as well. You know, our heart center, right? A lightness there. Oh, okay. Wow. There is an opportunity here for major abundance, wealth even. Look how, like, centered on that they are. This new opportunity, right? Things might be falling apart or shifting and changing for you guys, but there is hopefulness at the center of it. Underlying Magician, there's your major there. That is being totally at peace, abundant. I've got mine. She wants for nothing. And then the Magician, totally in their element. I'm getting almost a seductive quality off of this. This is like coming out totally on top. Wow. 10 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's a lot of mastery over the heart space that we were talking about. And total fulfillment shared here. So what's changing here is this Four of Wands energy at the root of this, right? Something's shifting. It might be uncomfortable, or you might feel uprooted, like this needless battle doing. We'll look at this energy. But it's tied in with your hopes and dreams and wish fulfillment. 9 and 9. That is like getting close to mastery. But this is again about foundations built and shared, right? This is in a position to do that. Like, I'm really good. Like, this is just feeling at peace. In the heart space, optimistic. There's some healing here with that Four of Swords. Two people could definitely be coming together to create a home or deepen a relationship here as well. That can be what's shifting. if that's falling away, then this is about walking that life path and coming out on top regardless. And that energy moving through the heart space. For some of you, I want to look at this next. This is disrupting the harmony in this shared foundation. Most likely a home or a relationship. And it might be kind of needless. Like sometimes it's unnecessary battle where there is none. So maybe something kind of shaking the core of this relationship. If that's the case, I don't want to say that this is a warning not to act rashly or like to disrupt or make waves where there needn't be any. I don't necessarily want to say that, although that message could be in here. It feels to me like you or someone around you, if this isn't your reading, is going through kind of a bit of turbulence, shaking this foundation. Or if that's in an existing foundation, like a marriage or a home, it's kind of shaking things up, but it's for the purpose of coming together stronger, doing that heart healing, really joining forces. But for a lot of you, this does look a lot like two people coming together. It really could go either way, but this could also be some personal demons or personal emotions or energies that are getting shaken up as this relationship begins to solidify or grow closer. But let's look at the Five of Swords. Why the Five of Swords? It's an energy of challenged, being challenged or challenging something. Show me the Five of Swords for Gemini, please. One more shuffle. The energy of this challenge, please, for Gemini. Page of Wands. The Lovers. There you are, Queen of Swords. Worry and stress and work. That's a lot of fire. It's also the news card, but it's excitability, right? Like taking on this challenge or perceiving this challenge head on. It could be news for sure, communication that triggers this, but it also can be reactionary. And for some of you, this is just the gut reaction to this, like heart healing, heart opening, this energy getting stirred up within you through this relationship. Okay. Ace of Cups. Interesting. This definitely looks like a relationship coming together. And there's an element here of blindness that's going on here. So the Nine of Pentacles, that's typically like a person, right? A single person, solitary in their energy. They're good on their own. They're one with nature. They're very abundant or lovely. See, they have their eyes closed. They're just feeling it. They're feeling at peace. They're feeling good, whole within themselves. The World, that is with death, major cycles. It's the end of a major cycle, the end. These two together, this really looks like coupling up with someone or your personal stability, that feeling good, that abundance within yourself being challenged here. pages are a little bit undeveloped, right? They're not emperors and empresses like this, right? They're exploratory. This page is having to look at the challenge within, particularly within the heart space here. See in this Four of Wands, they're getting married. See the girl there? She's got her eyes closed. I don't know if you can see it. She's got her eyes closed, and her partner there has their eyes open. They're fully present. This is about a kind of an awakening or shifting. I don't want to say off in your own world, but it has that kind of vibe, like opening up to this experience, sharing with someone else, falling in love, that kind of thing. This person is very deeply rooted, almost stationary within their comfortability, you know, their financial status, or what the life that they've built for themselves. They're just kind of chilling in that. And it almost has a kind of dreamy or floaty quality to it. Like, not fully aware or not fully present. That's what's shifting, right? Their awareness is getting kind of opened up. Their eyes are opening up to this shift that's happening here. Ace of Cups. She is peering into that cup. She's opening her eyes. She's peering into the heart space. And then Ace of Wands. It's funny, we have this here. Eyes closed. Contemplation. That shift, right? Literally the card of being blindfolded and just chilling out in the mental space, right? And then that Page of Wands being ignited here. Like looking at the challenge, facing it dead on. There's some inner work here that's taking place for this person. Fire energy is kind of stirring them up here. With that, we did have a pretty potent full moon in Aries on the 29th. That was shaking things up a lot for people. This looks like that Aries energy kind of stirring up some events. Because with full moons, right, we're talking about this being challenged to close this out, bring in a different level of awareness, right? And feeling energy, that heart space energy, right? Let's look at the Empress and the Star. You know, that's what's kind of coming in to follow. Give me the Empress and the Star for Gemini. Wow, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Emperor to the Empress. That is commitment as well. For some of you, this is a commitment energy. Look at this lovely energy. Queen of Cups, the Queen of the emotional realm. This person almost certainly would be experiencing a deeper realm of emotion. They could be quite emotional as they're working through this, like very emotional. Very loving queen. This is a very loving partner, you know. And then we have the Emperor. Aha, interesting. Very loving partner. Then we have the Emperor and the King of Swords. So this might actually be your partner over here, Gemini. If it's not an actual person, it's just the energy that's trying to come in with this heart space, right? This like very just, balanced. Libra is a social sign energy as well. Diplomatic, but very comfortable with others. This heart energy, right? All that green and that lightness, right? In the heart space. If it's not an actual bow, it like B-E-A-U, like, you know, this looks like a relationship between two people. But for some, it's just that process of that energy changing in the heart space. If I'm guessing that's your partner, if that's a person, because then on the other side we have the King of Swords, like eyes open on that sword there. Swords represent truth or communication with that Page of Wands. This Emperor is looking at the eyes closed energy. His eyes are closed. He's not seeing the cup here. Remember, we're talking about, I put it back in the deck there. But that peering into that cup with open eyes, the Emperor to the Empress, that's partnerships, right? Opening the restless, this is the card of lost opportunities as well. And not being fully committed, right? I'm gonna leave it at that, Gemini, because I think it's, at this point, it's going to be repetitive. There is some energy here about some past pains, hindering commitments. It's kind of more of that off in your own world energy. It's really lovely though. It's like definitely an opening up and strengthening of the heart space. I like to see that. It's really nice. Somebody is having a heart space awakening in this reading for sure. So Geminis, my apologies again for the readings being late. I'll probably double down on the readings, and so I keep that same schedule because normally you guys would come out on Sunday. So, you know, the Sunday before, I'll resume the normal schedule, so you'll get another reading closer together next time. So guys, I wish you all the luck, all the best, and all the luck with this new moon cycle. It is a solar eclipse as well, so we are heading into solar eclipse energy, massive changes and shifts. But this is really yummy energy. And just keep in mind that there was some energy of like a challenge being presented where there might not necessarily be one. You know, but that's very personal. You know, you guys will know if this is your reading. So until next time, gems, take care.